So when did you start wrestling?
I started wrestling in like 7th grade, I believe. Yeah.
How'd it go?
It was fun. It wasn't like as hard as like it is in high school, but it was fun.
Was it a big jump going from
Yeah.
middle school to high school?
Yeah.
What was it like? So let's start with freshman year and
Okay.
how freshman year went for you.
Okay.
So like beginning of the season, how did you feel?
I felt like I was super bad. I was bad.
Why?
I don't know. Cause when I would like wrestle with like Bray or like, someone that's been wrestling for a long time, I don't know. She was super good at the time.
Okay, so you get self-conscious then.
Yeah.
Because even though you're not at that skill level yet,
Yeah.
you're still kind of self-conscious about it. Was that like a motivating thing for you?
Yeah.
That makes you want to be better and
Yeah.
okay. And then so how did you start getting your confidence? Because like when I came on board, you seemed pretty beast already. You know what I mean? So that's halfway through the season. So when did you start picking up your confidence and everything like that?
Sort of like when Ashley came in one time during like our preseason, because that's when I like started was
Coach Ashley Eichner.
Yeah, Ashley. Yeah, shout out to her. But yeah, when she came and like I started wrestling with her and like she was telling me like stuff. Yeah.
So she was a big help to you?
Yeah.
You felt like that was a big skill jump for you, is having a high skilled woman teaching you guys as well? Awesome. Okay, so we get to Paige. Paige went pretty well for you, right? How did you feel about it?
I don't know. I feel bad.
Just because you
during that
didn't win?
No, I didn't really feel good during the time when we went to
That's
Paige.
right.
Yeah.
You were sick at
Yeah.
Paige. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
You still did all right though for
Yeah.
being sick.
I was like, I'm not gonna come all the way up here just not to like wrestle, So
Okay. So let's talk about sectionals.
okay.
Sectionals was a big deal for you.
Yeah.
It's your freshman year. It's your first time going to sectionals. How did you do?
I did good.
You won sectionals and got into state.
Yeah.
And the girl that you beat is actually Aubrey Avery, who is from Liberty. And I don't know if you know the Avery sisters, but they're absolute beasts. So beating her was a really big deal. She's extremely good, by the way. So how did that feel? Was that like unexpected for you, or were you like, did you go into that thinking I'm gonna nail this?
Yeah.
Okay. So what was it? What did it feel like actually getting up there?
Like when I was wrestling her,
Yeah.
I was nervous. I was so nervous. I had butterflies in my stomach because I'm like, oh my god, what if I lose?
Okay. What about the matches leading up to that? Because those were really good for you. Was that the same kind of nervousness?
Yeah, not as really though, because I'm like, this is, what's your name? Aubrey.
Aubrey. Yeah.
Yeah, and like this is Aubrey, a Liberty girl, so I was expecting something good.
And you were the only one that day to beat one of the Liberty girls.
Yeah.
So that was a big deal. You were the only one to win sectionals, actually take first place. So that was awesome.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's go to state.
Okay.
How did you feel about state?
I was like, I don't know.
It was a big deal for you, right?
I was very nervous.
So, yeah, I could tell.
Yeah.
But you did really well. And so there's one match I really want to talk about.
Okay.
Okay, and it was against one of the Huskies, Hamilton. The Hamilton.
Yeah.
I had met her, right? She frustrated you a little.
Yeah.
Let's talk about that, because I'm gonna put it up on the screen right here.
Okay.
We're gonna show it.
Okay.
So was she was running you out of bounds because she was pushing on you,
Yeah.
right? Is that what frustrated you?
Honestly, I don't even know what made me mad in that match. I don't know. It was just something. I don't remember.
Okay, so like I'm not supposed to encourage, but it was hilarious. I mean, so the second time you actually threw you threw her twice, but the second time you actually cleared her off the mat.
Okay.
Like completely. I'll do the little slow-mo, but we'll say next time, let's keep it a little calm.
Yeah.
But I think what you did at state, I think shows this year. I think you'll take it easily. I think now you know like what that pressure is like and what it is going in there, and you can just chill and go in, because like you are much stronger than a lot of the girls in your weight class.
Yeah.
You carry more muscle. You're physically bigger. Can you feel that during the matches?
Sometimes.
You can feel when you grab someone like, oh, I have strength on her.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What is that? How do you deal? So do you change your game plan at that point? If you're, let's say you grab someone and you don't think you're stronger than them, does that switch up for you, or do you just keep going with what your game plan is?
I just keep going usually, yeah.
Because you are a power wrestler. Definitely, that's your style, is using your leg power and your upper body. Because you like to throw, which is awesome. I'll put a couple more of your throws up here. Yeah. So let's talk about this year. What are you excited about?
I'm excited to learn like new things, win. Yeah, I'm excited for this team. I think we have something big coming this year for all of us. So
do I. You guys got Chloe leading you this year. I think she's the only senior on the team this year.
Yeah, her and Braden.
That's right. Yeah, it's just her and Braden leading the team. That's awesome. We got to have Chloe on here. But so what are you working on this year? What do you think is going to be the biggest thing you want to work on?
I'm working on like my mental, like being mentally strong this year, because last year I wasn't like, I wasn't there yet in the head. This year, that's what I'm like mainly focused on. Yeah,
just control those emotions. That's all you got to do, because I think you're going to be someone that's not going to be trifled with this season. You know what I mean? Especially just watching you from last season, because it's truly it's a mental game for you now, because you have the physical, you have your cardio is good, your strength is very good. So I think what else excites you about this season?
Our new coach, Garrett.
Who's that?
Garrett is Garrett. He's a new coach for us. He actually wrestled here a few years ago for us.
So that's exciting.
Yeah.
He's the one replacing Eichner. Or I guess no one can replace Eichner. Let me just say that.
Yeah.
But okay. Yeah. What about the matches this year? Is there anyone you're looking forward to?
I'm looking forward to.
Or any school you're looking forward to, I should say.
The ISIS girl. I'm not sure what school she goes
to. Oh, at Liberty?
No, I don't know. What
Brooklyn. Coach Brooklyn works with ISIS.
No, not ISIS France. It's a different ISIS.
Oh, there's another ISIS?
Yeah, I don't know what school she goes to. I forgot.
We'll have to check her out. We'll have to bring her on.
No.
She's your... No?
No.
Okay. I'm trying to have Rachel on, but she keeps dodging me.
Rachel,
I want to have all the Barry Goldwater girls and then all the Liberty girls on. So, okay, so let's talk about colleges. You're a few years away from thinking about college, but it is something that should be on your mind. And what are you looking at right now? You want to wrestle in college?
Yeah, somewhat. It just depends.
On?
I don't really know. I don't know. Depends.
You got a couple years. We'll talk about it in your junior year more.
Yeah.
When you get a couple state titles finally.
Yeah.
It'll be good. Okay, so what advice do you have for younger girls if they want to start wrestling, or if they don't even know about wrestling?
I say okay, wait. Oh my God.
No, you're good.
Repeat the question. I'm nervous.
So, okay, young girls coming up, say they don't even know about wrestling, or what advice would you give them? Is wrestling, something you would recommend young girls do as they come up, and why? I
say because so the only reason why I started doing wrestling was because when I was younger, I was a very mad person all the time, and I don't know, I was just very strong, and I would do certain things and all that type of stuff. So I say
so it helped you with your personal control.
Yeah.
And getting things out. And, okay, that's awesome.
So I say if you want to take your anger out, I feel you should do wrestling, because you could not necessarily take it out on the other person, but you could just let it all out.
Yeah, it's a vent.
Yeah,
it's a place where you can get all that frustration out. No, that's actually that's not a bad strategy to get that stuff out. It's better than doing it in school or any other place. It's a sanctioned place for that. So yeah, that's great. What else? So Barry Goldwater last year, you guys get School of the Year. Are you guys looking? Was that a big deal for you guys? Did the school even care?
No.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't a big deal at the school.
I didn't hear too much about it. I just seen it
really?
on the internet. Yeah.
I was there for that award. Actually, it was a cool thing.
Yeah, I didn't really hear too much about it this year. So.
Okay, you looking at any other sports?
Not really. I was thinking about track, but I'm like, I don't really know yet.
Hasn't piqued your interest yet?
Not yet.
Not yet. What would you be using track for? Cardio?
Cardio, yeah.
Definitely. I think if you boost your cardio, you'll be unstoppable, right? Because you're carrying a lot more muscle than these girls.
Yeah.
So that also means you burning a lot more energy using all that muscle. You know what I mean? So you kick your cardio game up. Yeah, you'll be able to just wreck through these. It'll be awesome. Okay, what about after high school? Have you ever thought about MMA? Any kind of combat sports? Does that interest you at all?
I actually did. So when Eichner mentioned it to us that she was gonna like start doing MMA, and I'm like, that sounds like a pretty good idea. So like now I like watch a whole bunch of videos and like all that. I'm like, maybe I want to do some combat stuff when I get out of high school, something like that.
Okay, so we got you thinking about it at least. Yeah. Okay. Is there any discipline that like interests you, like jiu-jitsu, judo, kickboxing? You just we'll just see how it goes when you get there. Okay. How it goes. Awesome. Listen, I can't wait for this season. It's gonna be great. Is there anything you wanna bring it? Is there anything you wanna promote, or are you looking forward to? You wanna call anybody out?
I'm looking forward to state.
Yeah.
Sections and all that good stuff.
Yeah, I think state this year is gonna be very good for you, because I think after all the lessons you learned last year. Because like it's not like you went and got annihilated at state. You know what I mean? You did really well, especially as a freshman.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That was your first year in high school wrestling. You come out and go to state like that. Yes. That's awesome.
Yeah.
So this year, I want to see that. I want to see that title.
Me too.
So, okay. Awesome. This was great. I'm really glad you came. I'm really glad I'm finally getting the Goldwater girls on here. And we'll see you again in a couple of weeks. We'll start talking again once wrestling starts.
Yep.
We'll probably, I think I want to actually come do a podcast at your wrestling room for Goldwater. We can knock out a couple of them there. I think that'd be fun.
Yeah, it would.
Awesome. Cool. Thank you so much for being here.
Thanks for having me.
No, I appreciate it.